Okay, so it's another day and another dollar. Well, that's what they say. Ends up costing you more in the long run, I think. Anyway, so let's get back at this Tera jet so we can get on to the next project. I didn't dig my steel out of the trees over there. I think it's too heavy. I'm going to look for a smaller piece of steel. So I'm going to see if we can find the motor mount bolts and rubbers and stick that all in place. And we're going to mount this clutch. But before that, it dawned on me that I've never started this engine, so maybe we should do that first. Now, before I go ahead and put the clutch on this and sand that off and waste my time and make sure it runs, this is the engine Glenn had gave me with the other Tera jet. I think it's a Suzuki 250. I don't think it won't have enough power to pull it. I just measured the motor mounts and they're not even close to being the same, so probably not going to use it. I think it's a 250 Suzuki. I don't know. I don't think it's going to have enough power, and it's a pull start besides that. This has electric start, which would be good if you stall it in the water. So yeah, we're probably not going to use that, but maybe we'll see if it'll start. Okay, so first things first. I checked the oil in it. It looks pretty clean. It's very clean. It's full, so I should hook a fuel line to it, but that fuel pump is probably screwed up from sitting, but that's another, we can cross that bridge when we get there. We need to see if it's going to start. So let's hook the booster cables up and give her a try. Okay, so let's hook the booster cables up first to see if it rolls over. It should make its own spark, so we don't have to worry about ground there. It's got new spark plugs in it. Look at that. It's grounded there. I don't know if that's good there or not. Let's touch her. Okay, we have crank. I don't know if we have any spark. Let's move that somewhere else. Let's check real quick. This booster cable is getting really hot. Wow. Should use something else probably. Just give me a second. I got to find a screwdriver. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work. Should I just dump gas in it and see what happens? It's kind of an awful setup here. Don't really see anything. Let's just dump gas in it. Find out. I believe I shouldn't have to do anything. That's just a kill switch, kill wire over there on the coil. Let's just drizzle a little bit of fuel in there and see what happens. Not too much. Don't want any fires and everything, you know. I should hold on to it. It appears not to have any spark. I believe that's just the kill wire for it grounds the coil to stop it. I do believe. Anybody knows for sure, tell me. I'm pretty sure that's what that's for. The other two I think are charge wires. Not 100%. They had them marked. Anyway, we could have the coils really rusted. A lot of times that screws it up, but let's find the magnet. We'll sand it down. They look good, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. Right there. Huh. Try her again. You guys see what's going on here. Huh, do I need a coil? It don't sound like I have any spark. Okay, I may have to go get a coil. As a everything, you can see what I'm doing down here, just to get her going. It's got no spark. Alright. Let's see if we can go. Yeah, that's going to be a major problem. Get that coil off an engine back there. Crap. Alright, so I have a couple of 16 horses back. Well, 16, I'm not sure what this one is. It could be an 18. Yeah, this is one of the police side pipes on it. I think it's a 16 in there. I think we put a 16, I don't know. So this is the other one. I could use it for parts, but I don't really want to. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a major job to get that coil off there. It's underneath all the shielding. I need new shields anyway, but this mower could be put back into action, working. This is a classic old beast. Decisions. Alright, progress seems slow, so decision time. I think I'm going to buy a new coil for it instead of ripping one off the other engine, just because they're hard to get off. I need some tin work anyway, so I might better go over there to the junkyard, tractor junkyard, where I get my parts, and see if I can get covers. I have the front cover, but I need this cover here to make it cool right. So I might as well get a coil while I'm there. Maybe I can get a used one. Other parts. These are my hubs I've been saving. They're a little bit noisy on a car, but they'll work good in the field for purposes I need. So a lot of you guys were saying use this and that, but that's what I've had planned to use right there. Car. I'm not sure the measurement on those. Car hubs. They're noisy. They come in to work with a wheel bearing noise, and we end up replacing them. I keep the old one. It's a pretty good deal. So for shits and giggles, let's start this one. We will go ahead and put the clutch on this though. I don't have a 7/16 fine thread though, so I got to find one of them too. This should be exciting. I need another friggin' yeah, this isn't gonna work very good. Don't laugh, guys. Look at the dirt in there. Just need a little bit. Did I get some? A little bit. Maybe that's enough. I don't know. I don't even know if it's going to run. There's the coils. Let's give her some more. I think that's the choke. That should be the throttle. Right there. Spring onto her. Of course that thing's jammed up a little bit. Let's get the dirt out of there first. It'll work. It'll live. Okay, just put frig too much gas in there. I'm not gonna pull my guts out on this too much. Not that interested in it. It's not going in the Tera jet. Now this could have to put cross two of these. I have no idea. That's all the wires are right there. I may have to plug that in. No friggin' idea. Kind of looks like it goes there. Alright, give up. Alright, done with that. That skidoo engine. I don't really want it. So it's going back in the garage. I don't need it right now. So anyway, let's get this clutch on. Okay, I'm going to lightly massage the shaft with a half wore out cookie. Then I'm going to come back with the emery cloth. I don't want to take too much steel off. I just want to take the rust off it. This should just polish it up. put some kind of lubricant on it this time so it doesn't rust. Feels good. That upwards. Okay, might have to take my. Well, it feels pretty good. I want this to be able to come on and off easy, so I don't have to friggin'. Because I'm probably gonna have to have it off a few times to do alignment on it, on the belt, so it doesn't even want to fit in there. What the heck? Huh, interesting. It's not good. Alright, so I know the shaft, it fits well that way. Shouldn't be a problem. Gonna need a long enough 7/16. I believe it's 7/16 fine thread. If I'm wrong, you guys correct me. It's just fitting the keyway in at the same time. Doesn't seem to want to go. I don't know why. Let's try this trick. Kind of half start it on both. Keyway is making it really difficult, tight. It just doesn't want to go with the keyway. Let's do something with that. Right back. All right, let's try this again. The keyway fits both the crank and the pulley, so I don't know what the problem is here exactly. It must be too big. That's the only thing I can see. That keyway, I'm gonna have to grind it down, I guess, because that'll go right on there where it needs to go. And that keyway is not letting it happen. It's not sitting down there all the way. No, it's sitting down there. It must just be too high. I have no idea. Never seen that before. Like, it just does not want to go on there. Just no way I'm going on there. Yeah, you can probably see. I think it needs a different style keyway. Alright, you can see how it's not going to go on there. It's just too high, so I'm going to have to bring a different grinding disc home tomorrow and grind this top down a little bit so it'll go on. It must take a different style of keyway. I have no idea. Always seems to be the way. One step ahead, two steps back. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that keyway, but I need a bolt anyway. I need covers. I need coil. That's it. So then I need a piece of steel for the plate for that. So I'm not sure what we're doing next. Okay, you can see the height of that keyway on the shaft is too high compared to the hole right here. You can see it doesn't stick up that far. Not compared to that. You can see side by side by each. Yeah, that's not going to work. We're going to have to. I'll have to wait till tomorrow and get a different cookie and grind this down to a more acceptable level. Alright, I'm going to put this mess away. I'm going to store my tracks here for if someone decides to walk away with them at work. You never know. Probably not, but you never know. That'd be my luck. I wish I could find another sprocket. Like I have half of one. If I could find another one, that would be almost perfect. Alright, this is why you have to check horses every day. They're a little bit mischievous. They got the gate shut themselves in. Now that they couldn't figure it out. Heading south already? Seriously? He's within range too. Is that where the saying comes from? Lead him like a duck? Anyway, you dumbasses. Cruzy, what are you doing? You want out? Too dumb to freaking realize it? I think they can hold it themselves. Check the water every day now. That looks pretty gross. We're going to change that. Somehow they got the gate all broke. There goes some more. Alright. Go eat. Alright, I think I have ADD. I've been thinking about getting this going, but I owe my wife a present I wanted to make her in the forge, but haven't got around to it yet. So, got all that unloaded. Freaking mess all over the place. Starting to bug me. Alright, I should have sat down. I think that's about it for me tonight. Yeah. Skidoo engine wouldn't start. Tera jet engine wouldn't start. I'm gonna have to get some steel tomorrow on the way home. I'm not sure where. I only need a little piece. I'm gonna try a place down the road from me, wet jet place. They're cuts, but I think I tried them last time. They didn't have any scraps. But slowly but surely we'll get it. Yeah, that's about it for me tonight, guys. Time I get in the house and render this video, then fool around with that, it's gonna be probably another hour. I don't know. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. We'll see what we get up to tomorrow night. I may just jump on the tractor after and go bush hogging, but I have to take care of the horses' water first. They won't drink it when it's like that, and their pond is almost out of water. So anyway, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.